much for the support. I'm here again. As I promised, I'll be back to the screen. And thank you so much for the support. It has been really a great support. I didn't expect like everyone will react like that, but it was so amazing. So yeah, last time we talked about business opportunity, how to locate business opportunity, how to know it's the best business opportunity. And yeah, today we're going to talk about like where do you venture? Yes, after recognizing this is the opportunity, like where do you venture? In terms of looking at your competitors and where you want to be in the near future, such stuff. And I'll give you a little story of how I actually did it so that you can do it the better way. So for me, after identifying the business opportunity, which was a shoe, it was time to like know what is next. Yeah. And well, by then, as I told you, I studied later on. After identifying the opportunity, I studied business, and I wanted to know how to run the business well so that I don't make mistakes along the way, and so that I make sure it's professional as it's supposed to be. Yeah. So I made a little bit mistake because I started the business as a small venture, because at the end of the day I wanted to see like it moving. I didn't want to have the opportunity in my mind only. I wanted it to just see it moving so that I can know for sure I made a good decision on the opportunity. So that is a big mistake I really did, because it's enough to just sit down, ask yourself like, okay, this is the opportunity, so where do I go next? And this is where the business plan comes in. Later on we'll cover about business plan, how to write a business plan, and how to make sure the business plan is actually very competitive enough that any investor who wants to come in and actually invest in your business can actually just be satisfied just because of your business plan. And so it takes time for you to sit down and access a business plan and plan it so well so that you can know, okay, after identifying the opportunity, what is next? Where do I go next? You don't just move without a business plan. So for me, I think I made a draft business plan, but I didn't know where to go next. Yes, I had a business plan, I knew who are my competitors, I knew everything. But there was something I was doing wrong, which was limiting myself. I was limiting myself to the fact that I knew very well that I wanted to venture in a business that will take up like the next shoe line in the near future. But I started little, like I started hawking, let me just say hawking shoes, which was not the best thing to do. Well, when someone asked me, I was like, okay, I did this because I want to, okay, I really, it's something which is in me. I like want to start humble. I want to look like I'm just humble with what I'm doing. I don't want to start up there. I usually frame those people who start up there as people who make mistakes. But I came to learn that it's not like a mistake. It depends with where you are and what you want to achieve in the near future. And so for me, I think if I would have gone back then, like that time, I could have made a good decision. I would have invested very well so that I can make my business the kind of shoe store, the kind of shoe store which sells shoes like heels. Because by then I think I was selling flat shoes, and that wasn't like what I wanted, because I wanted to sell heels. But again, I sold flat shoes. And my reasons were, it was because I just wanted to like be seen, like I'm making progress. But it's not what's supposed to be done. So whoever is identifying a business opportunity, know that you have to know the next step. Like, what scale do you want to have? Is it a small scale? Is it a large scale? Do you have resources to cover the small scale or the large scale? You have to know such stuff. Because if you don't know like what you want right now, you won't be able to make good decisions in the near future. You'll be making decisions and feeling like, okay, I just made the worst decision in the whole world. And so for today, I just wanted you to know that after identifying the business opportunity, you want to know, okay, this is a business, which is a shoe store. Where do I want my shoe store to be in the next near future? 3-5 years. If you want your shoes to be like a shoe line, like a heel line, for me, I just want it to be like a shoe line. It's not enough to start like a hawker. It's okay to be humble in your own personality, but I've learned it takes, like, for business and anything else, like the business, the program, it takes you to focus on what's next after 3 to 5 years. And so maybe like next time I'll talk about, okay, what happened, like, yeah, I sold shoes, small scale, hawking, and so what really impacted me, like what are the disadvantages and advantages that I felt, so that you guys can actually see that it's not just enough to start a business like any other person there who has a kiosk, if you have like an eye for the near future. So that's it for today, and thank you so much for the support, and I am so glad. So tune in on Monday. Yeah, this will be uploaded on Monday, and make sure you watch Eve Fashion Talks with Eve